Isang mapagpalayang araw sa ating lahat. Once again, my name is Gerald Besto, but my friends do call me Maria. So today, I will be evaluating the social marketing program that my classmates had prepared. So the title for their social marketing program or project is that A Country That Reads or ACT Reads, an after-school literacy program. So I will be using the evaluation criteria I have prepared. So for us to have a quick revisit on this things, let me just provide you first a briefer of what the social marketing or social mobilization program that my classmates had prepared. So for the brief overview, this evaluation assesses the effectiveness of the program using the social marketing and social mobilization program, focusing on how well it engages audiences, promotes behavior change, and ensures sustainability through stakeholder involvement. So, the objective of this evaluation is that you're going to determine the program's strengths and areas for improvement in achieving its literacy and communication goals based on indicators such as reach, message clarity, partnerships, and impact. So let's just have a quick revisit on the evaluation criteria I have prepared during our second faculty marked assignment. So the first criterion is the reach and engagement. So the question for this is that who and how many people are reached. And the second criterion is message effectiveness. Or the question for this would be, is the message clear and persuasive? And the third criterion is behavior change. Are people adapting to the desired behavior? And then the fourth criterion is partnership and stakeholder involvement. Are actors involved? And then for the fifth criterion, which is sustainability, can the campaign last over time? And then the last criterion is the impact assessment. So, what are the social and economic benefits? So, to begin with our evaluation for the ACT READ social mobilization or social marketing program, let's begin first with the reach and engagement. So again, the indicators for the reach and engagement would be audience coverage, digital engagement, and participation. So the key evidence on the social marketing that my classmates had prepared are the following. ACT Read's initial rollout is designed as a one-on-one literacy tutoring initiative for 500 children, supported by 500 volunteers. Then the second one would be the digital campaign includes Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube for storytelling and recruitment. So, given that they have social media being utilized for this social marketing program, so there would be a possibility of greater reach and engagement. Then, for my evaluation, ACT Reads demonstrates extensive geographic and digital reach, combining grassroots volunteerism with high impact digital campaigns to target donors, parents, and volunteers across NCR. Well, for the message effectiveness, the indicators for this would be clarity, relevance, and emotional connection. So the evidence on the project is that it's stated on the paper that we have a great literacy program, but we need your help to keep it going. It means that we are asking for participation coming from the stakeholders. Now, the second one is digital storytelling series to highlight real stories showcasing impact. So the example given for this would be the hashtag rewrite the ending or my future or hashtag my future in 5 words. So my evaluation for the message effectiveness of the campaign is that it uses emotionally resonant, culturally appropriate, and multi-audience messaging that builds both credibility and emotional urgency, making it highly persuasive. Then for the third criterion, which is the behavior change, the indicators for this would be the following: the tangible actions, adoption of desired behaviors. So the key evidence that could be found on the campaign is that, firstly, smart behavior change objectives for each audience. So the example for this would be the 700 volunteers expressing interest, which 50% of children showing literacy improvement. So this is the SMART objective. So they would want to have 700 volunteers and 50% of children showing literacy improvement. For the second one is the desired shift from not volunteering or relying on schools to active involvement. So my evaluation for this is that ACT reads clearly defines and measures targeted behavior change among donors, parents, and volunteers, showing a shift from passive awareness to active participation and sustained engagement. For the fourth criterion, which is the partnerships and stakeholder involvement, the indicators for this would be the collaborative effort or the stakeholder diversity. So the key evidence on the campaign is that the collaboration with DepEd, LGUs, CSR partners, and community leaders. Secondly, the integration with barangay development plans and school improvement plans as well would be very helpful for establishment of partnerships or and stakeholder involvement as well. So my evaluation on this one is that the program effectively engages a broad coalition of public and private stakeholders, fostering shared ownership and co-implementation at the grassroots level. For the sustainability, the indicators would be longevity, institutionalization, and resource efficiency. So the key evidence on the campaign is that year-long engagement plan, budget for community events, donor retention campaigns, and institutional integration strategies. So the second one is that the estimated total program cost would be 2.2 million pesos per NCR rollout. So that means that there is a long-term goal and national scaling as well. So for my evaluation, sustainability is addressed through tiered funding options, volunteer retention, community ownership, and long-term policy integration with DepEd and local governance. Lastly, for the impact assessment, the indicators would be measurable outcomes, feedback mechanisms. So on the campaign, the key evidence would be monitoring indicators, student literacy improvements, volunteer retention, donor activity, community discourse. Then secondly, mixed method evaluation design with pre or post assessments, stakeholder feedback, and benchmarking. So these are the key evidences present on the campaign. For my evaluation, a robust mixed methods evaluation framework supports real-time feedback, accountability, and continuous program improvement. So this is a hallmark of strong impact assessment. So to conclude, ACT Reads is a strategically designed, community-rooted social marketing and mobilization program that combines education advocacy, storytelling, and stakeholder engagement to address literacy gaps among Filipino children. So it excels in inclusivity, sustainability, and measurable outcomes, making it a model for scalable development interventions. And I couldn't wait for the members of the group to be able to implement this in the future. These are my references and thank you so much once again. Isang mapagpalayang araw sa ating lahat. Bye-bye!